Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we continued hanging around the bases, just getting stuff done. We've been getting some bionics and all that up and running. We got a new storage room because our medical, I guess, generic medical storage was a little bit full. So instead we moved it all to this room, which is basically full as well already. So we have a lot of artifacts, we have bionics and animal bionics. I've gone through and I've looked. So far it looks like we did get all the bionics all set up. So we don't have any more around other than a joy wire and a pain stopper, and then of course the animal bionics and our other stuffs here. We have a glitter world trader. We do want to check that out. We can grab chaos. So the plan for today, and they're not actually here, they're at the other base. We should probably still check that out here. Who can do wardening? Nobody. Okay, can literally anybody. You're right. No one's doing anything here right now. But what we're going to be doing today is preparing for our final Runician city attack. Runician? Oh, I forget exactly what they're pronounced as. We'll check that out in a sec. We also have Plasteel ship over. We have it in the pod. I kind of forgot. Do you have anything worth buying? So you have a bionic arm, ear, heart, and stomach. That's actually not bad. We got money. And we just burned through all of ours, so the stomach's not really necessary, but, you know, we got cash anyway. Same with ears. Actually, we could put that on a trader. That would be good. So we'll buy all of that. We'll buy another Sooth Pulser. We need to start mass buying these. We're okay for power for now, and we could use... we got lots of lances. So is there anything else that might be useful? I don't think so. Mega Screen TV. Now, we did just build a normal one. But a mega screen, and we could also use a telescope here. Did that get finished? It didn't get, it's almost done. Okay, so we'll cancel that. Okay, and then all of our stuff comes in here. So for now, we're just going to leave it here. We'll ship it all back when we do all this clothing and stuff. We have an overdose for oil. Do you have to? Fine, it's fine. So then this can get installed right there. This can... I guess over here is probably the safest spot for it. We'll put that right over here. And I guess that's about it for here for right now. So I was looking, it might be a good idea to get another ship. Because the last city that we did, it wasn't exactly the quickest thing in the world. And I think having the extra ship so we can load up more than one thing at a time. Or not even load up more than one thing, just have like one for crew ready to go for if we need to like evacuate everybody. So let's build a ship. One more big one, and we do have everything we need for it. Now this might make logistics a little bit more of a nightmare at this base, since obviously we have two big ships to work with. But I think this will be for the better. And we have the extra landing pad here, so why not? We also have this plasteel here that needs sending, so that can come down because obviously we need this to, if we go back here, finish up the few turrets that we have here plus some circuit breakers. How long for this? 8.3 days past, 9 hours until the radius expands. So let's go ahead and speed through this. We have our improved gun turrets, which means we are, it wouldn't be here. We are ready to use our sub-persona core because that's going to be 3,000 points saved. And once again, I'll say it just in case it comes up, not allowed to use it for ships. Because again, the whole point of making the ships stupid expensive to research was that we actually researched them. So Blaze, can you use the sub-persona core, please? And that will get that research done. So, and that's going to be more turrets. Pulse charged munitions? Okay, it did. It just didn't update here. So to fix... Actually, I think to fix that, all we have to do is let you research. As soon as someone does it, it should auto-update. Ooh, I hope that's correct. Do we have anyone that wants to come and do research for a sec? Flight Gamer's here. So you're not able to. Because that's there and finished. So we should just be... Oh, I just reset the other things. Can you fuck off? Oh, it's all busted. So we are working on turrets. We are getting all of them, essentially. So there we go, it's been reset. So we can get that. Was there other turrets that we were working on? I think we were going all the way up to the energy weapon system. and then we were doing the ship? Oh, I don't remember exactly, but it doesn't matter. So then we'll add that onto the list. So then that stuff will get done. What turrets have we unlocked? Because there could be some useful stuff there. I don't see anything new. Standard turret, maybe? Maybe it was weapons that we can make. Probably what it was. Alright, so in that case, so that ship's getting built. Our power's good. We don't need to build any more of these at the moment. We have our animals purged. We have food dealt with. This area has been... Can I have just that area? That area has been set. Our clothing is almost processed. It actually might be worth sending all that clothing now. Get it processed. You have 7 hours left. Let's go ahead and do that since you guys are sitting here anyways. So we could send over all of our textiles and herbal medicine can go. We'll send over drugs. We are going to be changing our rules sometime soon. I'll get to that. Well, not sometime soon. A couple episodes. But we'll get to that when the changes happen. We still never got our mortar set up here either. We can also send over corpses and stuff. I know it's kind of pointless, but they're going to just sit here. We could send over the bionics, send over the beer, send over all the weapons and stuff. There was actually quite a bit there for clothing and weapons and stuff. I guess it makes sense since we did, what, 2 outposts? Or 2 other bases or other thing. I forget exactly what we did. Either way, that's ready to go. So that's going to get loaded up. I should have sent food over as well. I didn't think of it. But yeah, we got a whole ton of food sitting in here. We'll send that back at another point. What's with this? Oh, it's a weird ghost that's halfway between this version and this version. I don't know why that's the way it is. Okay, either way, that's fine. So we got improved gun turrets, so we don't need that. See, there was new turrets. What improved turrets did we get? Maybe it was emplacements. I don't know if we had to. I think we had to. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, those turrets are getting done. So, we need to send people back to the outpost. But we want to do it as close as possible to when we are ready to launch. Because there's not a whole lot of stuff there that makes life nice. So... we'll get this ready to go. Okay, let's speed this up because that has 6 hours left. So we'll get those 6 hours. We'll get this launched. We'll send over some people. Our mercenary count's a little bit lower than it used to be, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. There's nothing else around here that we should get people to do. We have lots of wood. We have blocks, so we don't need stone cutting. There's nothing else around that you guys really need to do. So I guess you're basically fine sitting idle. And then we have a few corpses coming, and that should be the end of it. Yep, they don't even have a picture here. Unexpected. You'd think that that would exist, since it shows all the other animals. And you guys are just grabbing the last couple. 5 for that. So we have people left. Doyle has been calmed down. Doyle's no longer binging. That's fine. Do we want to cancel this? How long? 1 left. 1 left. Okay, so there's the one. And there's the other one. Okay, so that's good to go. In a sec. Okay, good. So then that can make its way over here. Now we don't have the launch pad anymore. So we're going to have to put it over here. That's fine. Pirate merchant, we don't need all these idle people. So there's nothing else for us to get you to do. We just have this in 2 hours. So let's get that done. Then we'll get this cleaned up. I'm not sure if that's going to get this corner tile. It might just get this one and this one, depending on what its current radius goes up to. But we'll see. I think it will only do these 2, if I remember correctly on how it works. I don't think it goes out in a perfect square. For the first level, anyway. Obviously, long term, it doesn't go into a square. It goes into a circle. But depending on what that number exactly ends up being. Because I think if it's a 2... it would have little bits that stick out. If it's a 1.9, it should be a square. I'm hoping for a 1.9. Ah, son of a bitch. So we have another 8.7 days to get rid of this last little bit. And we have fibrous mechanites for fate. So that shouldn't be a problem. At least for now. So, you know what? We'll just deal with this because this one tile is going to be a bridge, but it's going to be under a battery, so we won't see it anyway. At least we got rid of this bit of mud here so we can finish the floors. So and that's going to be paved tile. Shit, seriously, got a toxic fallout. That's going to be the actual base. No, it's this one. Luckily, people don't need to spend much time outside, and there's not going to be very many people left. It'll probably just be the 2 numbered people. So they should be fine. We'll get this finished up. And then we have a work frenzy. Okay, so that's all good. So then the mercenary, okay, this stuff has been all hauled in, so that's ready to go. That's not getting built very quickly. We have everything for it. We have all of our builders here, reserved by 3. 3? What are you up to? You're building. Okay, so it's just going to take a while. So in that case, this ship will be fine here because we'll use that to send people from this base to the other base. And we could send these people from this. So we could launch you guys in. That's going to be all of the mercenaries. And that's just enough capacity. We're going to want to grab Soothe Pulsers from here because we don't really need them here. Is there anything else we might need to bring to that base? This is going to be the outpost. I don't think so. So you guys can get in the ships and we'll head out. And that should work out fine. And then those turrets did get done. So power-wise, how are we looking? This isn't quite done. Oh, this whole thing ended up off-center. Long-range gun turret. What did we get? So that's the light sniper turret. Okay, so that standard turret was the one. I thought I'd seen that we had that before, but apparently not. Either way, so in here we're going to need 1 more circuit breaker. Go right there. So and that gives us a total capacity of 18,000. We'll see when we get attacked how that turns out. Guys are ready to go except for Gracie, who is right there. Okay, so you guys can launch all the way up to the outpost, and you're just going to load up in front like you do. Okay, so that's all of them sent over. You guys are all going to be free to go. Hopefully they'll keep themselves reasonably happy here. We don't have a warden in this base now. I guess 5 can do wardening as a 1. That way at least you'll be kept fed. This base was designed to be a prison base too, and we don't have a warden for it, but it's fine, it's fine. All you guys are free to go too. So then we have our little ships here. Or, sorry, the medium ships. We won't need the little ships for now, so we'll keep them here. And then it's just the big ships with all the rest of the people here. And we can go directly from this base into the city. There's no point sending them over. Which base is that at? This one, that's fine. So, yeah, we'll send them directly from here just because I can't see a good reason to send them here just to then put them back on the ship to send them here. We could just take a direct trip. So, along with that, so you guys here have lots of food. It should be reasonable temperature. Obviously, that's going to be cold. We have some floors we can get done. I know you guys are kind of shit, but, you know, kind of finish it off a little. And we don't have any steel. Okay. So much for this. It's fine. It's fine. That doorway all in here can get done too. So you guys will do that when you get it. And we can have, I know it's kind of pointless. We'll pave tile this. Move the, as they move these in here, but they're all going to be clippy as hell. So we'll just leave it like that. It's fine. So and that's good. And I guess we don't need this animal room anymore, since we're not going to be using animals here. Is there anything we might need? We could also probably get rid of this excess storage, since it's kind of uglying up the place. So that actually will give us some steel back. So we could deconstruct those, and that last one over there. So that's going to clean up that room quite a bit, because we're not sending anything of any real quantity here. And this storage, would it be worth instead just opening that up and moving these in here? I know we don't really need a storage, but we don't need this for anything else either. So we may as well. So we can open, deconstruct that. We'll get these. So we have a door there, so that's going to be best starting with this corner. Oh, that was wrong. This corner here. And then there's going to be one that goes there, and then these can just run up. That's going to need to be shifted over one. And then these, that's going to be able to go not there. Well, we could stick, well, we can't stick a trade beacon because we don't need a trade beacon here. So it's fine. We'll just wait for them. Give them a sec. So then along with that, the best way to get horizontals in, I guess there isn't really one. Probably vertical like this would be the way to go. And it got dark. Not a problem. That was wrong spot. Okay, and we'll just let you speed through that a little bit. We can get this one in. And then from there, we can get that one in there. And we have one here. So we still have one left after this. We have Glitter World Medicine. We should check that out. Because we do need to get more Resurrectors. Because we are low. Good. So that is at the main base as well. Okay, so then with this mess... Those are just wooden shelves. I thought those were tall shelves too. I don't know why that's still there. Oh, probably because I deconstructed a light or something. So we could go here and here, I guess, which doesn't fix our steel problem, but that would fill that in. And then we're going to need floors as well, which is going to be wood, which luckily we have wood. So all that can go right there. Then we still need more steel. Concrete. Get that. Well, we still need more steel too. But that can go all right there. Patch these holes. Okay, so that's all covered. So our Glitter World trader, can we get Chaos to come in over here, please? And we'll just check you out. Hopefully you have some goodies for us. We should set it to auto buy those, honestly. We should set a few things to auto buy. So neutral aiming we could sell. We don't need those anymore. You still have cash, and we've already auto-sold everything. We can get rid of our Psychite tea. I'm thinking maybe... I gotta look up what the quote-unquote safe dosage is for drugs. Because when we get our new mercenaries coming in, we're probably gonna drug them all up. And I know the safe dosage, it's not... There is never really a proper safe dosage. Because even one time is enough. But there's ways to get somewhat safe doses. Either way, for now, we'll get rid of all these drugs. I guess is probably the best way to go. Just clear our mess. We'll keep the Lucy, Herculeum, and all these other ones, essentially. Keep our Penox. So then what do you have here? Medical Neurotrainer, we'll take those. You don't have any Resurrectors, but we can set it to auto-buy. So I guess it doesn't really matter his health or anything. We could set that, so buy when below 10, buy up to 10. So that way we should be picking these up whenever they're available, so we don't have to do that manually anymore. Soothe Pulsers, we should probably do the same as well. So we'll buy up to 10 of them. Get rid of the text here. And there was none, right? Yes, there was. We're good for all the other ones, though. We could probably get rid of the animal pulsers, honestly. They're just taking up space and we don't use them. We don't have a need for them, really. Then you have an architect arm and 2 bionic legs. We'll buy those. Sell off that beer. And then you have some weapons here. Too bad you don't have a stack of Gauss rifles. I'd buy them. One's not really worth it. We should be checking out the combat traders as well, honestly. So that's good for now. So we'll get 9,000 out of that. And there's no combat traders here. But yeah, we should check out the combat traders because they tend to have stacks of like 8 to 10 weapons. So we'd be able to pick up some more of the Gauss rifles. I know everyone's using assault rifles, so it's not like super important. But the Gauss rifle is definitely the better option. Okay, so with that ready, so we had, I don't know where they went. They would have went into storage already. We have our medical, and we also have mining and an animal neurotrainer. Okay, animals. We have a whole lot of people doing handling. I didn't know that. Is there no one down here? So we'll just give it to somebody. You know what? Let's just give it to Leo. Okay, Leo can have it. And that was in here. And we're actually not going to be able to do this in a nice way. Yeah, there's no easy way to do this other than make a stockpile just for those, which we could do, which honestly shouldn't be a stacked one. Let's remove these. It sounds a little weird. let's remove those, and then we can set up, I'm looking for storage, a small shelf, which actually we could just use a shelf, a normal shelf. We'll build that one and that one. And then these, I guess at this point, this is just overflow for this room, which is fine. Okay. And then this is going to be critical. So this is where it's going to be a little bit weird. Actually, it's not going to be weird at all. That's going to work out fine. Because we want this to be critical for, whoops, items. We want all of our neural trainers. Copy that. Paste that there. And then in here, we don't want the neuro trainers, period. Because in this case, that's going to need to be off, off, off. All these should be off. So in that case, if they can't go in here, they sorry, they should go in here as overflow first. That way, when, for example, we have 4 right now, so we're not going to be able to show an example. But if we have, let's say, 6 of them, then we'll have 4 go onto the top shelf here where we can easily use them. And then 2 overflow goes here. Then when we use 1 here, it'll get transferred from here to here right away. So we could use more. So that's going to make life a little bit easier. We have Leo. Can you come and use that, please? And then they should be moving the rest of them. Although it's going to be a bit lower priority because they're in a shelf already. So they don't really see that it needs to get done. That ship's still coming along. It's taken forever. Luckily, we don't need it right away. It's more so for the end of the city clearing. So it's kind of fine. What we can do to speed this up a little is set up all urgently on those. Do we need any of this? I don't think so. Okay. And agricultural trader, we don't need that either. Sorry, my voice. It is dying. Okay, and then these are coming in. So we have 2 medical neurotrainers. So once again, get weaker doctors to be better doctors. That way we have more reasonable doctors. So we'll go with the lowest, which happens to be Leo as well. So you can use that and then use that one. Sorry, that one as well. My voice is no good today. And then we have a mining neurotrainer, which is basically useless for us. You're a 1 and lower level, so we'll give it to Benz, who is there. Can you come and use that neurotrainer, please? So then all that is sorted. You guys got all this sorted. That ship's still coming together. You guys are doing fine over here. There's no breaks for anyone. Everyone's nice and happy. You guys shouldn't be spending any significant time outside, so you should be fine. They will wander outside, but it's not like a big deal. And how much steel do we don't have any steel here. This is the base I was looking for. What we can do is send 2 of these pods full of steel. Because that should be enough to finish up the stuff that we have at the outpost. At least that'll get you guys busy for a little bit, and we'll send those pods out. We have an Architect AI Trader. We don't need that. I didn't want to actually open that. And then Bozardo, that's fine. And that'll take you a little bit to send. Okay, so do we want to go? I guess we're ready. What? We're not quite... Well, I guess we're ready. We're 25 minutes in. We may as well save it for the next episode. Chaos just spent 7,500 silver. Oh, you know what you just did? You spent 7,500 silver on 2 Resurrector Mech Serums. That's 3,500 each. Oh, fuck me. So we want this to be set for, we're gonna need a new filter, and that's gonna be for items, because what we want to set is the price level. So we'll buy normal, cheap, or very cheap ones. We won't buy the expensive ones, because 3,500 each isn't exactly worth it. And we could do price level for these 2, because these do also come in expensive versions. So that should be good. That sucks. It's good that we have 2 more, but that was a bit of an expensive buy. Luckily we have money, so it's kind of a whatever in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, we just paid twice as much as we should have for that. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so I guess we're ready to go. So Is there anything else we need for that? We're gonna have to cut this episode short, or we're just gonna sit here for 10 minutes while I wait for episode time to run, because I don't want to start a city and then basically I want to get the whole attack part of the city done in one episode again, because I find that it flows a lot better. And that leaves us with nothing to do. So, oh, we got these here. Are you ready? Yes, we'll get these sent over here. You can just drop right in there. Get this one sent next. You guys out? I don't know if they were out because we don't have a person, so there was no indicator. And then this one should be able to go there safely. So then you guys have enough to finish up all this stuff. Okay, good spot. Okay, good spot. No problems. No problem at all. So then you guys will get all that done. Good. We don't have any drugs here. No, that's all been dealt with. Oh, you guys have food? Yes, I already checked that. I should check here, though. Oh, well, I know you guys have food, but yeah, meals, yes. And obviously, we have tons of food here. That should be constantly processed. Yes, and actually, we got done with our survival meals finally. So now it's just getting lavish meals enough where we could send them around. Which doesn't seem to be going very quickly. Even though we get 2 people most of the time running that. Oh, it's kind of whatever. And how long for that? Once we're done the steel, that should go pretty quick. It's the long walk that's really getting it, and 6,000 steel does take a while. So that's good. You know what? We're going to call it a day here. So the next episode, we're going to start by attacking a city. We're going to get everybody that's a part of the allowed to attack squad. Speaking of which, Merrick, you're a part of the attack squad. Yes, because you're allowed to be a part of that group. You just got stuck babysitting the other base. Speaking of which, we're going to need to babysit this base. We could send over, for one, a bit of floor. That way that can get done. We could send over one of our builders. No, because we're going to need a builder. We're going to need all the builders. So actually, we got to get someone for here, too. So who wants to go? So we can send Isham. Although Isham does research, and there's no research at any of the 2 outposts. We could send Queenie. Doing crafting, which obviously never going to do anything. So we'll send Queenie from... Oh, we're going to have to send pods out. We can use these pods here. So no one goes from here. Our fuel's actually quite low too. So no one's going to be getting in this. I didn't want to reset that, except... so we'll launch that. You got to go over to here. Land right there. It'll be fine. And you... can also, I should have just sent both, but you can also make your way over to this base, because we're going to need to send a person here and the other base. So then we got Queenie. CY, what are you up to? You're not really much for anything, so we'll send CY. So you're good to go with Queenie? Okay. And we'll wait for that to get refueled as well. A little bit on the low side, which should get done pretty quick. Everyone's idle. And then that one, we don't want to set the fuel level. That one's going to be CY, wherever CY is. Right there. Okay. Then you guys will get that going. You need quite a bit of fuel here. Got this. Too bad you won't do more at a time. And we have a Timberwolf Revenge. That shouldn't be a problem. We also got Advanced Weapon System. Should be fine. Yeah, you got range. There's no way you won't kill that. So that's going to be researching Advanced Weapon System needed for Laser Turret. Ooh. Laser Turret. That's some pretty good range. It's surprisingly cheap, which makes me think it's crap. Okay, we have a prison plot. Ooh, we got something to do. We don't have any extra turret slots, do we? Anything that got missed? We technically do have some spots here. Let's set up 3 of these and see how they are. They're uncomfortably cheap, so we'll see. Prisoners at Goblin's Ocean are devising an escape plan. If you choose to help, they will join your faction upon being released. Ooh, interesting. Unfortunately, their captors have been tipped off, and they're preparing for your arrival. If you enter the Goblin's Ocean before prisoners escape, expect hostile reaction from blah blah blah. So we have 10 days. Ooh. See, that screws everything up. Because you don't hate us. We can go in there, release them, and then they would get hostile, which would give us time to... Well, I doubt we'd have time to set up like any other base or anything there. No, see, this we're not gonna do this as much as I really want to. We kind of got big game... we got gameplay changes happening after this city is done. And I didn't want to touch this stuff yet because it's going to be kind of like season 2 of the series. So we're not going to touch it. We're going to get this city done, move on to quote unquote season 2. It's not going to be really season 2, but it's going to be a bunch of stuff changing all at once. But we'll just do that as much as I want that. Too bad it's not like 20 days. 20 days would have probably been fine. 10 days is not enough time because it's going to take like 7 to do the city in the first place. And then that leaves us with 3 days to go and do that after the changes, which we'll need to get new mercenaries and stuff as well. So probably not. There is a possibility, depending on how quick things go, that we'll be able to do this, but probably not. But hopefully in the future we get another one of these, because I do want to do more of the city quests, since we're kind of at the point where those are the only real challenges for us. And large outposts, we haven't done one of those yet, and pristine ruins. Which we did have the option, but we'll do the next one because we weren't quite ready for that. But either way, for now that is going to be it. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.